Hi, I'm Kathy Raymond, and I've played violin with Bourbon Baroque since our first season. I'm speaking to you from my home studio where I teach 40 plus students privately each week. I've been so fortunate that I've been able to teach online for this whole time during COVID, and they have really lifted my spirits. All of my students have during this time. I'm very fortunate that my husband and I also have 5 wonderful animals. We have 5 cats and 2 dogs. So I am lucky that I have a very nice community at my home as I'm staying safe during COVID. Like I said before, I have played violin with Bourbon Baroque since our first season, so I have seen Bourbon Baroque grow from our first very small group of people into what it is now. And I couldn't be more proud of our success. Excuse me. As a professional musician, playing with Bourbon Baroque has been one of the highlights of my musical life. To interact with musicians at such a high level and in an intimate group has been a joy, and I have formed lifelong friendships. Austin, Nico, and now Alice have carefully chosen each musician not only for their musical abilities, but also for their ability to interact on a personal level. Since we play without a conductor, this is very important, and one of the reasons we have been so successful is that we all have equal participation in our projects. Speaking of projects, I think one of the most important ones we do every year is our annual Messiah. It is the highlight of our season. I think it is so important to present Handel's Messiah in the context in which it was written, with period instruments in a small, intimate situation with a small chorus. Most people that come to hear us are very pleasantly surprised to hear how uplifting it sounds in its original context and return each year because it is such a wonderful experience for them and for their families. In the Messiah, my favorite aria is Comfort Ye, the tenor aria that starts at the beginning of the Messiah. After a very dramatic overture comes this most beautiful sound of a tenor with a message of compassion and comfort. We perform the Messiah at Thanksgiving, which is usually a very stressful time of the year for everyone. Each time we begin this aria, I feel that we all, musicians and audience, take a big collective breath and settle in for a wonderful musical experience. I'd like to thank Austin, Nico, and Alice, and our board for all of their hard work and dedication that has enabled Bourbon Baroque to continue all these years, and I look forward to many seasons to come. Thank you.